How's it going, everybody? Monday stream, dude. I gotta do more of these more regularly. I've been missing out Mondays and Wednesdays, so it's like I'm just streaming Tuesdays and weekends. Like, what the hell am I doing, Dal? Come on, let's get a couple more of these tonight. I want to finish up couple of things for the week before the reset. Tomorrow is 10.2.5. That's gonna be a couple of new things, man, like Dragonriding in the world. And honestly, besides Dragonriding in the open world, outside of Dragon Isles, like, do you really need anything more? Like, that is my #1 most exciting feature of this update. I've been doing that thing, just flying around old zones, just on my dragon, mostly just to get footage and stuff for like videos and content, whatever. But just flying around, that's like my best part. Just the best downtime. It actually makes me want to hop on PTR just because you getting around all these old zones on the back of a dragon in seconds. Oh, it is the best. Literally. You know what? They probably should have done that also with artifact weapons, right? They should have made that evergreen and all the other features they've done. I don't know how they would have been able to incorporate them, but like, here's the one feature that we get an expansion, and now we're just going to take it forward. It is super, super good. I want to see more stuff like this, right? When they add a banger feature, keep it and just let us keep playing with it. It's so good to make Azurite evergreen. Okay, maybe not Azurite or artifact power, but like artifact weapons, if they were just like part of our class. And it's something like every single class intro had like, oh, go to your, get your artifact weapon, you know what I mean? Do a couple of quests to pump it up, and now you have this weapon that you could use, you know? Making something easy, that would have been pretty neat, you know? I don't really know. But hey, hero talents, maybe those will be evergreen. We'll find out. Maybe those won't work out. Who knows? But yeah, let me get the music back in here, boys. Yeah, so my rogue, he's behind today. Every other one of my alts, Cran's been helping me with every single one of those characters. Let me rewind this. Cran helped me out with a ton of my other alts. By the way, Jake, I saw you trying to go for the rune of Star Surge. 1, I'm excited about SOD Phase 2. 2, I need to get myself that rune as well. I just got to the area in Darkshore where I can take the bow to wetlands. I'm thinking doing that trek myself, just so I can get a rune of Star Surge, because I think leveling from there is going to be easy. I'm thinking maybe get a couple of levels. I don't even know what level can you go to wetlands, like 15? Is that like minimum for that zone? Because I haven't done like any of the alliance areas at all, but I'll be working on a druid in a little bit of time. Help each other. I mean, for me it's weeklies, but for Kren it's like potentially filling out the Great Vault for the Evoker to get her whole set. So there it is. The Horde trek is insanely hard. Under city down to Hillsbad and then swim to the swamp. Oh yeah, I don't know, is it hard? It's long, I will agree, unless there's like mobs in the water, and then it's like, yeah, that's not that fun. As long as the artifacts are legendary color, I'm all for it, and I want to see any legendary armor. The problem with the artifact weapons though is we would have been stuck with them and would have had never got a chance to play with any other weapon at all. That's probably the reason why they decided not to go with artifact weapons, right? But like, just the idea of like adding a cool system and like keeping it, like maybe they couldn't have done, maybe they wouldn't have done like artifact weapons. They could have done the order halls, right? Make them a thing you go to, right? You hit a certain level, you get sent to your order hall, and you do class quests inside of your order hall to learn certain abilities or learn certain things, and like it could be like a tutorial for that player that's picking up that class to do tutorials and stuff. Like, you could have repurposed it, you know what I mean? That's something that could have been cool, right? And then maybe they would have let you unlock like not artifact appearances, but like appearances of those weapons that you can transmog later. So you didn't need to go get the artifact weapon, but just got those appearances in your mogs, in your like collections window. You know what I mean? There's a couple of ways they could have done it too. But yeah, let me go get some keys done on the road, dude. That thing is a little behind compared to all my alts. I did tell Carl, and I think I actually even said to, what was it? I think I said, Shane, were you the one that wanted to do keys this week? With my rogue? Because if you got any 20s, I guess it doesn't really matter what level key at this point, right? I just need like keys in general. 20s, not 17s, probably like 18s and higher, just anything for the weekly. Anything that's quick. I really would like to do a couple of falls to see if I can get a dagger. That's like the only other item I would like at all maybe need. There is a smallest chance that I'll be playing Outlaw for Farag. Tiniest. I still should get a dagger in case I'm not playing Outlaw, but if I am, that'd be kind of nuts. I give it a try. It was actually like on Heroic at least, right? It's actually very, very doable. Very doable. Like on details, it's so difficult to tell, like, am I doing good or am I not, just because of evoker buffs and then PI as well, so it becomes a little more skewed. You know what I mean? Like our Sasro getting beefed up super hard. I'm getting 31%, but like looking at the actual like logs afterwards, it's like, wait, this actually could kind of work. And and the fight is very different, but like the ad cleaving aspect and like boss damage to cleave onto the ads. That free damage, that does exist. That's not terrible. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. There's a log apparently that's like top log for rogues is an outlaw. Not too many logs, but there was one, and I want to see if like I want to study the log, see if I can like replicate it as best I can. And I don't know, like maybe it could work, maybe not. I really want to, like, if there's a chance, if there's like a slimmest chance out there, I want to try to see if I can make it work. If there's even the smallest, tiniest chance, I want to try it. Best way to go for Manifold Harbor, swim around since there's no mobs. Get the ruined for Star Search. Wait, so then Alliance is it easy? Okay. Yeah, if you just swim around Manifold Harbor and you get it. I thought it would be like deep in there, but if it's like nearby in the waters, that's easy then. Alright, let's see if I can get a couple of keys here done, boys. Blackrook, easy. Let me just sign up. I just want to get like decent keys done. Something that's kind of mildly fun. 19 fall. Probably could do a 20 fall. Because there's not too many, like, I can't get score. All my keys are in 24, 25, 26. Most of 24s. So it's not like I can really get much value out of it anyway. And it's like, I could do a rise. Or I could just do something easy this week. Like, Atal is another good one, actually. Hold on. What? I'm surprised I'm not getting any invites. 21 Galakron, that's easy. How many falls are there? Can't spell. Jesus. Unless these guys, unless they do a 27 fall. Randomly. I'm good, do bad. Wait, we got, what is this, a melee composition? Is this enhancement? It is enhancement. I was kind of hoping low-key to be an Ellie. We got cables in here. Welcome to Hello Hidden Room. Hey, Jimbo. We got Alas, we got everything. And I had these other two dudes. They're gonna pick a Demon Hunter easily. But maybe they'll take a look at a 3200 score. They were like, wow, that'll be the winner. This is why I need to just like mess up my build, run wrong talents, and just underperform damage-wise. And then these guys will be like, okay, never invite another 3200 player ever again. Ever. I'm gonna start inviting people within like my range. Run. Oh, you making it? Oh, there's a horde. Yeah, that's so terrible. You serious? Alliance just needs to swim? Oh, that is so lame. Okay, well, I was thinking I would need like a friend to help me with it, but apparently not. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Let me port since we got these. Yeah, I need to put in some more time. Like my rogue, I need to get a weekly for him. Or start doing like more weekly, or not a weekly, but like how many times can you run BFD a week? I just gotta start farming BFD and seeing whatever gear I can get out of it, just to have that character prep. But I'm trying to work on a druid. Me and Kren also have a Pally mage, but I cannot play the mage. I'm not willing to play the mage unless like Kren is down to also level as well. Start summoning these guys, I guess. This guy maybe. Dark guy. Temporal, he's already in. Maybe Jimbo. Is he a goblin? Huh. Oh, wait. I actually really want this weapon. That looks really good. 2 AD and 460 Blood Deacon this morning. Yeah. Yeah, keys are really not... Like, once you've been around the block, keys are really not that difficult. Like, you will be surprised just, like, how little item we need for some of them as well. This week 2 is Fortified, so, like... AD is one of the easier ones. So I feel like you could blast that one pretty easily. What is it? Is it Fortified this week? It is Fort. Storming Bursting. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you like deal with certain like tough trash packs, everything else can just be pulled. Zero Deaths was running perg and had signed up for a kiss of plus 18. Oh, okay. Easy though, dude. Easy there. Easy there, cowboy. Also, I see you working on your warrior too. I gotta spend a little more time on SOD, man, but I got too many alts to take care of. And tomorrow gonna be even more like, what is it? Updates and features and all that other stuff. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm actually pretty excited. I don't think they'll have servers down for too long, right, chat? Warriors nuts, perma slice and dice when you wear a two-hander. You gotta, oh, yeah, that's what you mean. I was gonna say, like, wait, slice and dice. But that's true, 20%. Is it actually 20% speed increase with autos? Isn't it a little higher? I know that on live it's 50, but like, might be that low on classic. I don't remember. Are we less than this? Tell me you're less than. Tell me we're hitting it big. Just hit it big. Hit it big, my man. Yeah? Big? Yeah? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Come on. We can go a little bigger than that. Come on, we can get this guy in here too. Yeah. Hell yeah. Now we're doing it. Now we're cooking with fire. Now we're... Oh, this is good. Plus we get to see if the Warriors Lego is up to snuff. Also, why... Am I the one getting PI'd? Or... Was that PI'ing me? Or did I just... Or am I blind? I feel like I don't really get any value of PI unless I'm looking at my raid build. And then I kind of do. I didn't get my vanish off. That's 3 PM. The servers? Okay, that's not that bad then. Oh, 3 PM PST. That's like 6 PM. They'll probably be up earlier for all we know. So they should be up ideally about an hour after we start the stream. But they'll probably be up a lot earlier than that. At least I imagine they will be. It's a smaller update. I mean, it's a smaller update that does enable like a zone-specific feature to be worldwide. And does add like new cosmetics and stuff, so it could be that they'll have some in break. Apparently they had Dragonriding completely break on like most recent like smallest bit of update on PTR. So if that broke there, then I wouldn't be surprised if like servers come on and everything's broken. I would not be surprised because the game is built upon like code upon code upon code. It's all spaghetti code. It's pretty bad, honestly. Wait, what? I didn't get the okay, apparently I didn't get my between the eyes thing. What's up? What's up, Cloak? How you doing, my guy? Just getting some of my weeklies out of the way. How you doing, friend? Yo, Warther, it's 18 months, my guy. Thank you, thank you. Can we get an asterisk Warther, boys? My man, thank you so much. Appreciate ya. Very, very generous of you. I hope you enjoyed your time here, mommy. You've been here for like ages in the channel, but I appreciate the support. How you doing, by the way? What's up, G? How you doing, my man? What's up, Champion? How you doing, my guy? All the boys are here. Happy to see all of y'all. I'm just getting my weeklies out of the way. I'm hoping to do the, what's this? The Gilnean storyline tomorrow if possible on stream. I'm actually kind of excited. I want to see what they're going to give because apparently there's more customization, or not customization, but like cosmetics, mounts. We never got to do the storyline on PTR either. One of those things that wasn't tested. And last time they added like a story thing that we couldn't test on PTR. I think it was like the undead storyline. Taking back Lordaeron. And they gave him what? Dark Ranger look. And the thing they gave him, well, Dark Rangers got a, or Hunters got a Dark Ranger like outfit. And then they got the Dark Ranger skin tones. I don't know what they're gonna add here. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if they added like something special just for the Worgen players. So I kind of want to see that. And I already have a Worgen raid to go just in case. Missed time with the Lego? Oh yeah, I forget that Lego apparently locks you in place. That actually does a lot. I'm coughing a lot today, man. I apologize ahead of time. But that Lego does a lot of damage. And for a 491k, we finally got a Lego in our raid team, by the way. Finally, Sally the Pally got a Lego, and I'm so excited. I popped on earlier. I crafted a thing for him. I don't think I have it in my profession crafts anymore. But it's like he gave me a recipe that I get to learn for like 30 minutes. And I get to craft like a hilt or something for him. Or like the wrapping around the hilt for the Lego. That is actually really cool. I'm hoping he gets his stuff done. Oh, Johnny silver handing. Exactly, dude. It's so nice, honestly. Ollie is such a fun spec for Mythic Pluses, man. But even in like raids, I like it there too. And PvP. Between the eyes thing, as long as you can like time that, you're fine. And then with the tier set, like our whole roll the bones thing almost feels like it's taking a bit of a backseat. Like it still is a pretty main mechanic for the class, but like it no longer feels like a make it or break it. Like you get solid set of buffs, okay, you're winning. Top DPS parses. Now it's kind of like you can kind of like game your buffs, and you can get like 3 buffs at a time. So there's a good chance that you have like solid buffs almost always. And the drone rush is up all the time, so as long as you can manage your like stealth windows with re-stealths and vanishes and dances, you can basically have permanent uptime over drone rush, and that feels amazing. Except I feel like I scuffed my stuff here in a bit. That was probably the best cloak ever. These mobs hurt in like higher, like 26 and 25 in this place. When they beam you down, it hurts. It's just pain incarnate. It's pretty bad. How's it going, mate? What's up, Anthony? How you doing, my guy? I hope you're having a good one. I really need my adrenaline rush back. So I'm kind of behind on my stuff. Be getting here in a bit. Please don't not me or target me with Chrono. Beautiful. I could just stay in and play the game for a second. God, it feels so good. Do you need to roll the bones when it's up? How? So basically with the tier set, once you get the 4 set, you basically need to roll the bones when the buffs are down. And whatever set of buffs you have, usually 3 buffs, you don't re-roll them, because 3 buffs is huge. And you don't really necessarily need to re-roll them unless you get a buff called loaded dice. But loaded dice is like every time you press a drone rush, you get like a dice buff like I have here. This means that the next re-roll is going to guarantee at least 2 buffs as part of a combo. And because of a tier set, you take one of the buffs you already have, add it to your next re-roll, you're getting 2 guaranteed, you take the 3rd one in, you got minimum 3 buffs. And you could either get 3 or all of them, I guess, at that point, because you don't really have an opportunity to get only 1 buff. And that's basically all you do, is just kind of like press it whenever your buffs are about to fall off. And then you don't think about it ever. The only time you actually kind of have to rethink it is if you're playing Keep It Rolling, because there's some buff synergy. But even there, it's like not super crazy. It's mostly like you kind of wait until you get like the perfect 5 buff combo, and usually we'll get that in the opener because of you pressing between the eyes, and that gives you pre-dispatch, and Sinister Strike, it also has a chance to give you buffs too. So you'll basically like opener, get a bunch of between the eyes dispatches and Sinister Strikes or ambushes, and that'll build you up a bunch of smaller buffs with a buff called, I think it's called, I forget, Count the Odds, right? Because with that talent, every time you use one of those abilities, we just got a cloak. That'll be fine. Definitely didn't frighten the heal or anything. He definitely just didn't get to 2% health. But basically, that's all it comes down to, is like, oh, you got a legendary 5 buff combo. Let's lock it in for like 30 seconds. Hey, it's super, that's it. You don't think about it. Otherwise, have 3 buffs. Okay, don't reroll. Buffs about to fall off. Is loaded dice up? Yep. Okay, reroll. Okay, here's the buffs about to fall off. I press the drone rush. Loader dice is back. And just reroll. That's it. It used to be like a lot more of like, oh, which buff do I have? Okay, that's a good buff. I want to hold onto it for as long as possible. Or like, oh, okay, I don't have a great set of buffs. I want to get out of this one as soon as possible. Nowadays, you don't need to do that with a tier set. It's such a nice tier set. I'm hoping this becomes like a talent for us going forward, because this almost like not trivializes, but it almost feels like it trivializes the whole roll the bones. It takes out the whole like trying to math out the best combination and trying to like, you know, do play the gamble, do not play the gamble out of the spec completely. It's super, super nice. It changes the way you approach the boss completely, but like once you get used to this new playstyle, it's so nice. You don't really think. It's like, do I need to reroll? Do not need to reroll. And I feel like that's how the spec should have been from the beginning, is like, you just roll and maintain. Yeah. Yeah, I can. Okay, go. I almost triggered the dragon there. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do here is, the dragon is gonna fly. I'm gonna distract him as he's close to the platform. About here. Ah, I got it. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes you get it wrong, but there it looks like he did get distracted. And what this will do is it will actually reset him back to the, like, back here by the portal. You'll see him chilling. He just resets. He has to do the fly back again. So if you can do that as you're running through this instance specifically, he just has to reset. And you just can ignore him. You don't have to shroud, you don't have to do this like timing thing or whatever. Just to him with distract. Do you ever play the KIR build? That's what I started with, honestly. I started with a KIR. Like, that's what I was playing all of PTR, and that was going to be the build that I was going to, like, really get good at. And I liked it, but, like, I started playing Ambush, and I found, like, Ambush to be a build that I played a ton at the very beginning of the expansion. And I liked it a ton. And I kind of fell out of it by, like, Season 2. That's where I really started playing a lot more KIR, because it was a viable option. It just wasn't, like, as popular, because it was much harder to play. But I had fun with it. And then after a while, I was like, you know what, this KR, maintaining the buffs and stuff, I want to give Ambush a go again. It's been a bit since I played it. And I gave Ambush a try, and I liked it a lot more for this season, with this set of tier sets. And, like, prioritizing the ambushes rather than the actual, like, buffs themselves. It's kind of nice, honestly. Both of them are really strong. You could technically, if you want to play the best version of Outlaw, technically best on damage, you play KIR. As long as your tank keeps constantly pulling stuff, and then you're good, because you can just basically roll big buffs constantly. It's good for AoE. But I feel like learning Ambush is a little better, because you can, I feel like, get a little bit more consistent damage. Plus, especially if your tank doesn't do consistent pulls, like if you pug a lot, Ambush is a little bit better at, like, moments where the tank isn't going to chain pull stuff. Ambush is a lot better for that. KR is really good if the tank constantly pulls, but if the tank is not gonna, you kind of lose out quite a bit of value on it. Want to pull more slimes, maybe? There we go. Now he's doing it. There's the boy. Oh yeah, don't down us. Hold on, I killed the dragon, I'll stab the other dragon if we need it. No, I don't need it. But he might need it. So maybe I will. Yeah, like, this is... I like this a lot better, plus... I also just like really getting good at the ambush build, because you can also take that same build into PvP and do just fine. Because the ambush build doesn't really change too much between like the way you set up your ambush goes with dances in PvP either. You'll just use vanish and dance as like a burst combo, but you won't like chain it like you do in PvE as like a rotation. But like the concept is the same. Whereas keep it rolling, you can't necessarily do that in the same way. And it's just like, it's just kind of nice just to have one build that just fits everything, and you can really go to that one build, you know? That's how I view it. I almost gave the shaman the debuff for a guy. That would have been fun. But whichever one you want to play is whichever one you want to play, honestly. I just find Ambush a little bit easier. There's a lot less going on in terms of like rules. And I feel like I only need really one weak aura to like play it fairly optimally. Then it comes down to the rest of it is just like practicing those stealth windows. Plus the calm points you generate with Ambush is super nice. Like the consistency of it all, oh, it is so good. Man's down. We have a B-res, right? Hold on, I can take your buff. I shouldn't have to take your buff. Maybe looking for some runic power. Unless you already res somebody earlier. I feel like this is the most difficult part about Outlaw, is getting used to all the little rules, because the other specs don't have nearly as many. They usually have an opener. That's really about it. And then it's like you keep the rest of the abilities on cooldown. That's really all you do. Please do guiding KR because I can't find anything. I have a guide for PvE in general, and I went over KIR because that's what I was prioritizing there as well as Ambush. I went over both of them. So if you look at my 10.2 Outlook guide, it should have everything you need. Because at the time I was playing mostly KIR, and there in the guide I prioritized like covering KIR as close as I could, like down to the detail of like how you play that properly. Because Ambush was like pretty simple, pretty easy, so I didn't like give it too much time, because you don't necessarily need to. Probably gonna end up taking the debuff or not. But yeah, both got invincible. Yeah, I actually got invincible. Did you guys see that on posted it somewhere? And there it is. Wait. There we go. Got invincible the other day. Cran told me that you could do the time walking raid thing and you get the quest for it. And that's how she got hers. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. On my very last character that could do it for the week, got Invincible in the box. Plus like a piece of gear too. Has a chance as like a bonus loot. It's so nice. A question playing in my mind doesn't let me sleep. Season 4 appearances of tier sets will return. Yeah, so Season 4 appearances of tier sets, they have right now a vote of like which appearance you want to see and which bonuses you want to see. So yes, one of the tier sets appearances is going to be making a return. It's going to come down to like a community vote on which one makes a return. Okay, are we dying? I ended up dying here actually. Unless things all of a sudden got like a little hairy out. But yeah, one of the appearances will be making a return for the season. I'm gonna die actually. Unless if we just somehow live. Somehow just leech heal it. Getting kicks, beautiful. Ow, ow, ow. Vanish. Gives me a little bit of a healing. Just a little bit. So one of the appearances right now for Rogues is going to be Season 2 by the looks of it. We'll see how the votes go because the votes are not finalized yet. But one of the appearances will be returning a Season 4 appearance. But the bonuses could also be different and spec specific as well, right? So like Warlocks right now voting for Season 1 bonus, while Priests are voting for Season 2 bonus, while Rogues are voting for Season 3 bonus. So like Outlaw, Subtlety, and Assassination all get a vote. So like Affliction Warlocks right now like their Season 3 bonus. But Demonology Warlocks are voting for like their, I think, Season 3 also, but Destro wants Season 1. Paladins looks like a voting for Season 3, but there's like a little bit of like a miscommunication between PvPE and PvP community, because bonuses are a little bit weird for both of them. You know, everybody gets to basically to pick which bonus they want, and it's really up to the communities at the time. Should have made a poll in game, but a lot of people didn't even know. Yeah, I feel like a poll in game probably would have been like a way to do it. I agree with you on that. I don't know if they have like the technology to do that. I imagine like they would just need like maybe get like an intern or somebody that is savvy with those kind of things to do it. Like, yeah, like some kind of like a poll in game would probably be a nice way of going about it. But like one that maybe explains like what this poll is about and what it's gonna affect for seasonal stuff or whatever. I agree with you on that. Or maybe like before you log in your character you have to vote, right? I don't know, something where players are not gonna skip over it. Because like imagine they just try to log in the game and they're like, oh, I gotta do a vote. Alright, fine, I'll just vote for any random option. And that's like a wasted vote. God, imagine how enough people end up wasting their votes like that, and then you're forced to play with a really crappy bonus because people just didn't pay attention, right? So it needs to be something where players have to pay attention when they vote. Maybe something where they can only vote on one character on the account. But I don't disagree with you. Yeah, something to make it easier access, because some people don't even look at the WoW forums ever. So like, entrust WoW forums to like with important stuff like that is very, very like, oh, sketch. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of people that play WoW that don't look at guides, they don't look at videos, they don't look at forum posts, they just hop on a game. Shaman, maybe shrubs. Shrubs, yeah, bit of shrubs. Bit of shrubs with that health. He got normal res, couldn't he? Maybe? I don't even know. Not like I was paying attention. Dude, the warrior popped off. I like this man's damage. Look at this guy go. That Lego did work. Look at that, 7.2. That's pretty good. That's a lot better than I saw it last time. Oh, come on. Can I get a dagger out of this place? Yeah, I was even in assassination too. Do I? How long did it take? Like 20 minutes? Yeah, we could do another one. Let's do another key, boys. I love a dagger from this place, but I think I want to give it a little bit of a, when it's dropping, probably March, yeah, that's maybe. They don't have like an official date, but that's as good of a guess as any other, honestly. I think it's really bad for people picking their tiers, so there will be a lot of non-class playing people voting turbo tier for different classes. This is why I think this is what they should do with the tier set thing. Just give us a vendor where we can buy every single tier set or something, right? Give us like a tier set where you go into Vaulted Incarnates, right? And you get your, let me do it like this, right? You go into Vaulted Incarnates, and you get your Zenith tokens for tier, right? You go into Aberrus, you get Zenith tokens there too. You go into Admirable, you get your Zenith tokens, or whatever class you are. Zenith, for me it's Zenith, for others it would be like Mystic, Dreadful, Venerated, whatever, right? You get your tokens from there. You go to a vendor, you don't fiddle with it to create a tier set. You go to a vendor, you know, like I got a pants Zenith token. And I'm like, all right, well, which pan do you want? We have the season 1 pant, season 2 pant, season 3 pant, and you can just basically get which one you like, right? And you could have a Lafar version, heroic, mythic, right? And you can have a pants vendor, chest vendor, or whatever, or season 1 vendor, season 2 vendor, season 3 vendor, and you can choose which tier set you want. You want to run season 1 just because you PvP? Go for it. Why not? You want to run season 3 because you want to raid? Go for it. You want is season 2 better for dungeons? You get a set for that too. Now you can have multiple sets and you can switch around and try things. And they can just scale their item levels, maybe do some number tuning. But it's like, they could also be on up front, like they're not all going to be equal. Some are going to be better in certain content, but like you could just pick your own. Because people are going to go to Wowhead and look up, oh, which tier set do I need to raid guide? They're going to look up the guides anyway, even if you have all 3 out. Because right now, players are trying to pick their tier set based on which one is going to let them do the most amount of damage based on what the set does. So, like, people are going to do guides anyway. I say why not have all of them available. If somebody wants to try season 1 set, they'll be able to go and buy season 3 set, and they could later go buy season 2 set as the season goes on, and they could try tier sets and try different builds and try different combos. Maybe go 2 and 2. See if it works better, right? Just do that. That weird question, but do you see the name of the character I'm playing? Do I? Is that how was spelled back in the day too? Am I wrong on that? I made do change between the US and the EU. I want to make a Druid. I do have 2 accounts. Mostly play. Hey, but yeah, you don't have to do 2, man. Do whatever you wanna. We're gonna place bets in season 4 dungeons. They're probably all gonna be Dragonflight dungeons, I imagine. They're gonna probably bring back all the original Dragonflight dungeons, if I had to guess. I would love to do something different, because I feel like Dragonflight dungeons are awesome, don't get me wrong. But like, we've done Algathar, we've done Altharis, we've done Halls, we've done Brackenhide, and like, we haven't done Ruby Lightpools, Azure, or No Code for a bit. But I feel like doing them again wouldn't be as fun as like completely different dungeons. I would love to see, if anything, I'd love to see Mechagon come back. I think Mechagon, upper and lower, was awesome. Workshop and Junkyard were great. I would like to see maybe more Legion dungeons, man. Maybe like Archway. That'd be cool. Or even Cathedral, because after the nerf it was really good instance. It was really fun. I also would like, I don't think Akundum would be fun to do, but maybe. I would love Scarlet Monastery or Scarlet Halls as a dungeon. I would love either one of those for the season. Or Skolo. Mossal's. Mossal's alright. I feel like it's not as cool as I remember it being though. Yeah, I also wouldn't be against 1 Shadowlands dungeon. That is 2 dungeons. Where is it? Tezavesh. Mostly because it was a banger instance with 2 upper and lower, like, what was it called? It was split up into like Gambit for part 2, and then part 1 was like Market? What is it called? What was it called? It wasn't Market. It was like Bazaar, right? Bazaar. But first one has 5 bosses, the other one had 3 bosses, and they were fun They were quick. As long as you went the right way in the bazaar one, or in the market rather, it was really, really good. Really good. Awesome instance. Good fights, good mechanics. Last boss was a bit of a bitch, but not that bad for the part 1. Part 2 wasn't bad either. Both bosses were actually a bit of a bitch. No. I don't want Necrotic Wake. I don't want Sanguine Depths. I don't want Halls. I don't want any of those, man. Just as a Vesh. Just because it's a mega dungeon and it was really fun. Plus, it's more familiar, I'd say, because a lot of people ran it. Now, hear me out. Imagine they brought all Season 3 tiers and add new embellishments that reduce the total amount of tier gear pieces required to get a 4 set down from 4 to 3, so you can play 2 plus 4 set plus 2 set from a different season. I think that would be a little much, Atha. I don't think that would be super fun to just like do that, because that's a lot of crafting and BS that you gotta do. If they added that and they just made it so you need only 3 pieces to make a 4 set, so it's a 2 set and a 3 set bonus, I'll be okay with it. But if they added like an embellishment you gotta craft, I wouldn't be happy with it, because that's like a lot of like extra wardenness, because people are already gonna want to like min-max their crafted gear. But if you make it an embellishment, then certain other embellishments are bad, like mostly toxic ones, for example, where you need that patch or whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't make it an embellishment. I just reduce it down to like you only need 3 pieces to make a 4 set and you're good, and so you can run a 4 set and a 2 set. I wouldn't be against that. Like, they made it like the easier the better, is I guess the way I put it, you know, honestly. The easier the better. What about the other side? Other side was alright, but like it's a Shadowlands dungeon, and I'm not a, I don't know how many people are a fan of just like Shadowlands dungeons, like, well, Shadowlands, wow, you know what I mean? Like, they're okay, but like they're not optimal, they're not fun, you know, is I guess the best way to put it. Not necessarily fun. Was it 20 to like, I don't know, 24? That's like casual enough, except unless it's Everbloom 24, then that's not casual at all. Wake Ups is casual. Morocco, is he doing that one? Yeah, if they had a DPS, right, maybe I'd join in, but yeah. Tides 24. Technically, I don't have a 24 Tides. That would be score, like a little bit of score. Alright, let me port there. Again, those are just my opinions, man. You guys are more than welcome to express yours, but I don't think, like, the other side would be a fun instance, really. Like, it was fine with, it was fun with in Season 2 affix, or even Season 4 affix was pretty good. But, like, yeah, I don't know, it's just, you know, like, it was alright, I guess. Actually, did we even have a Season 4 affix? What was the Season 4? Oh, it was the vampires with stats. Actually, that one was fun. Actually, I don't hate that one at all. Yeah, I'm actually fine with that one. They could bring back old Wayland Caverns. I would love for them to do like, yo, what if they all of a sudden just dropped on us one of the classic original dungeons as a Mythic Plus dungeon, right? They just surprise drop like, I don't know, TBC, classic, Dead Mines, but different bosses, reworked mechanics. I'd be awesome. I would love it. Because you know how they said like, oh, you know, it's really difficult for us to go back to like vanilla, TBC, rat dungeons because there's not enough mechanics. Even Cataclysm is a little outdated. So they need to like find a way to enhance them and do cool stuff. And they've been doing that with Cataclysm. They've been doing a pretty good job. Like whether it is the Throne of the Tides, not the most fun for the like the weeklies, but it's a solid key. And then Vortex Pinnacle, also with the changes they've done for that dungeon, was awesome. I liked it a lot. Altruist was a more fun fight. Vizier was basically iconic. Assad also was adjusted so it's like an actual fight you could do. Even Tides, right? First boss, second boss, third boss was kind of... Third boss is a little like more Cataclysm-y. Almost feels like it was designed with like dispelling in mind, where you could just constantly dispel because flame shocks, it feels like they're ramping up on you. It's a bit of a healer check. Ozamot was okay too. But like they did a pretty good job. Where it's like you can go and do them and they're like an actual key. And they got like upgraded to our standard. And plus Blackrock Depths, 18 bosses. Yo, imagine that's like the only dungeon they have. Just split it up into multiple chunks. 18 bosses just split up. Some portion of the dungeon is just a 4 boss, some are a 3 boss or whatever. Just whatever it takes to get a bunch of dungeons in. Blackrock Depths. Which one is that one too? Is that the just entire Blackrock Depths? Because I don't think it has it set up properly, yeah? Oh, no, it does actually kind of have it set up. It could, because a lot of them are kind of sort of close to each other. I think it would just need to create walls so you can have more of like a linear design to them. Because a lot of them are non-linear. But like some of them are kind of close together, so you could have a less linear design for some of them, right? Parts could be linear, parts could be less than linear. I mean, I wouldn't hate it if they like really revamped a bunch of stuff in there. You know what I mean? Ain't a mega dungeon, that's a giga dungeon? Yeah, that's an omega omega dungeon. You can tell the random bosses look over the warriors and sector of boss and stuff, and then multiple core places of third place. Yeah, you could probably do something like silly with that. Completely. Wait, this group is a double pally group? What is this? Does it have a Lego at least? Double red pala, an outlaw rogue. We have no lust. We have a guardian druid, which I think is going to be fine. And we got a PI. Like, do we have drums? What is this group, by the way? Did they accidentally grab me? Did they accidentally grab an extra pally? Because they probably need a lust, don't they? Black Roy Depths will have a 2-hour timer. I don't think you would be able to do the entire Omega dungeon. But like, if you were to split it up, I think it's pretty doable. Maybe. Looking forward to Sentu tomorrow, Dal. Me too, man. Me too. Essentials, Wailing Cavern, BRD, Dire Maul, and a few others split into 3-4 dungeons for M+. Yeah, you could like, probably do something like that, but that it only works if you have like enough work put into those instances. You know what I mean? You would need to go through that Cataclysm style transformation that's done for like tides and vortex and stuff like that. But like technically doable. Just very difficult, but technically doable. Is everybody here? Okay, I guess we're gonna run this as a 21 wakers with no lust. I guess it'll be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay. Dead Mines would be sick. I would love Dead Mines. Yeah, I would like Dead Mines. Even like the Cataclysm version of Dead Mines. Like either the original Dead Mines or even the Cataclysm revamp version of Dead Mines. I wouldn't say no to those at all. Like, you know that heroic version of Dead Mines that adds like an extra boss in there? With Vanessa Van Cleef? A 6 boss instance? I wouldn't be against it. Like, Captain Cookie can maybe just be like the fake boss, but then Vanessa ends up being the real boss or whatever. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I wouldn't be against that entirely. Yeah, Scarlet Monastery would be great because they do have a Mr. Pandaria version of that. You just need to give bosses a bit more mechanics. And that could totally work, I think. Run drums? I guess so. I don't have drums on me, so I guess we'll be kind of in a spot. Kind of just waiting for those guys to just queue. Taking a second. I just want to get my keys out of the way and get the hell out of here. I also need to go and turn in my story of a spectacular victory quest. I keep getting those and I keep getting rid of them, like keep tossing them out, but I keep getting more of them in my bags, and it just feels like I just need to turn them in just so I stop getting them for the week. You know, Stratham Plus would be fun. Living Quarter, oh, I guess that could work too. Yeah, Stratham Plus. I think just a surprise of like, hey, here's an old instance, may remain into Mythic Plus would be cool. You know what I mean? I think that would be pretty neat actually. But yeah. Tank Trinks put it in. Okay. That'd be wild. Yeah. Like something neat like that would be awesome to see. Zul'Farrak Plus. Okay. I don't know about Zul'Farrak. I feel like I've done that instance way too many times in Classic. One too many times. I feel like that one lost a lot of its luster. You don't want to pull those guys up ahead? I guess not. Ow. I'm hurting and my music stopped working. Oh, yeah, I probably should be vanishing her etch ability, shouldn't I? Probably. Or just die. That could work too. I got a sippy cup. I don't know if any of the palace can maybe sack me or something. That would be a way to do it. Come on, tank. Let's pull something out of the butt. Let's go. Unless you just want to do the boss. I don't know how this run is going to go, by the way. The tank is doing some weird stuff. Line him real quick. Yeah, this is going to be a hell of a run. I actually feel like it's a bit of a carry run almost. I don't know how I feel about this one, boys. Also, they need to switch the lead to... Okay, we do have drums. I would love if they were to switch lead to the tank. Please don't hog me. Preservation, as if it does anything against paladins. Try to give you space, bud. Here we go, friend. I don't know if these guys got blasters or whatever. Oh, we're blasting. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my John Wick. Jesus. Oh, that man needs heals. There we go. Looks like he's stabilizing a little. Oh god. See him facing me for a second. A little terrified. This that Hodge that can really clap your cheeks. Look over here. Man, just getting targeted by that thing every time. What the hell? Imagine Sake's? Oh no, I don't know like Sake's. Like anything that reminds you of Toldagor, man, is a no for me. Instant no. Hell no. Double no. Very, 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 very no. Big no. No. No, thank you. Don't want it. It's just like claustrophobic camera. Like Black or Cold is the bare minimum just because that dungeon is scaled super well for like current season. It is such a good instance. Otherwise, yeah, that one was one I was really worried about because of Sanguine. Sanguine is still an affix, and as long as that's an affix, anything that's like super crowded, even this place it's a little claustrophobic with the hallways with the Waycrest, but like it barely meets the mark. It barely meets the mark just because of the way the instance is scaled. And like it's actually just really good for the weekly. But barely. Please walk her out. But she'll die, but I need to remind him to have them lead, pass the tank to lead tank. I need to remind them to have the leader pass the lead to the tank. Is what I was trying to say. I made sure bread. Nice. Are you playing as a horde? Is that what you're doing? Oh yeah, if you're doing the arduous journey as a horde, yeah, that's not fun at all. I'm getting a lot of between the eyes resets on this run. I feel like that other dungeon I was getting some decent damage, but nowhere near as many resets. Here I'm just getting like constant resets over and over. Actually kind of nuts. I also feel like we're pulling really small. I'm gonna grab those guys. Pink is gonna hate me, but it's okay. I'm making enemies today, we're not making friends. I woke up and chose violence. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Forgot bursting is a thing. Then again, priest should be able to dispel it. But maybe I shouldn't be that kind of guy. It's just like, you know what, let's pull more. Just let him do his thing. Got my epic void touch gloves. Hunter, I have not gotten those at all. I need to still, like, those are profession, right? You just craft them? Or did I, like, misinterpret that? If those are crafted, then I probably need to put in some time crafting and leatherworking. MD instrument cooldown. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, then maybe he didn't have MD up. That's my B. Pass. Pass, tank, elite, plus. Just for macro stuff. Just so I don't randomly tricks up Paladin. Just have them die. Beautiful. Ow. Stun them both. Blind it. Beautiful. Stun it. I forgot that I could just stun things. I usually don't really think about stunning unless we're doing like a really high-end key where I'm like, okay, any kind of CC is huge here. But yeah. I'm not being a helpful member. I'm not being a really helpful group member of this dungeon instance. I feel like I almost should run Prey. Or sing like a bee. Used to be Prey in the week. Not anymore though. 100 leather working down. 100? That's not that bad, is it? You just cracked a bunch of stuff? Or am I underestimating completely? Also, another thing you can do with this boss, because she doesn't really do anything besides tank damage, as long as you avoid the AoE in the ground, you can just pull some stuff from like the hallway. So you can be a little more efficient with it. You can still focus her, but like cleave other stuff as well. It's super nice. I don't know if I want to pull him for him. Pretty free. Okay, that's not bad then. I could have said it's 100 leather working, like, oh wait, is that a lot? I couldn't tell. Meta? Yeah. Hopefully we get some fatty bops here. The two paladins, we can't lose, right? Hopefully just on them because they could just bubble it. Bubble it guy? Or no? Maybe he doesn't have bubble available. Last time we were in this place on like, I think it was 25 or 26, probably 25. We ran with the Pally and he never got hit by those things ever. Never. And I got hit by those things 5 or 6 times in a row like I am right now and I was just CC'd. There was nothing I could do. They're not really doing a lot of damage to these things at all. I don't even know if they're focusing it. That guy might not even be hitting it at all. I don't know if they know that Bob helps. They're not bubbling. Oh, okay, there goes the bubble. I was gonna say, it didn't look like they were bubbling it or anything. Little sketch because we're gonna get a thorns immediately here. Healer's dead. That's not good. Bop. Bubble? Bop? Let me get a bop. Okay, never mind. We had burst. Oh, he died anyway. I was helping him. Or trying to, at least. Did not work. Help did not arrive, apparently. Please don't target me. Let me shoot. Ah. Help! Bop me! Come on, guy. Bop me. Real quick. Get me out. Oh, God. I'm gonna check if any of these paladins, like which of these paladins attack the thorn, because I feel like that was only maybe one man trying to break me. Please. Oh, I gotta be booped out. Come on, that should break me, right? If I get booped out of a thorns with a storming, I should get broken out. So this guy did 2 million damage. This guy didn't even touch him! Right over here. Razeri is my favorite, but Ritel did not touch him at all. He just AoE'd him with a little bit of cleave. This guy's trolling me, man. Oh, no. Well, I already have my favorite paladin. If I had PI, I'd be PI my favorite paladin. I'd take it away from the other guy. Take his PI away. Actually, one of them is getting PI'd too, aren't they? Hold on, let me see which one of them is getting PI'd here. Because there's no shot the priest is going to PI me, right? I feel like at this point you should. Okay, let me see which one of them is getting PI'd there. Is it Rachel that did nothing in terms of hitting those things? No. Razeri? Yeah, behind the right guy. I like it. Even he knows, dude. Reward the guy that does mechanics. I love that. Normalize rewarding mechanics. Normalize it. Imagine SFK Mythic Dal. SFK. What's SFK again? Is that the Worgen dungeon? That was the highest CB key you've run this week. This week, I haven't run too many keys in general. Highest ever bloom was the 24 Fortified in general. But this week, not a lot. The Rogue has got a... I normally have like a group of friends that I do keys with, but Nidalee hasn't been able to because of school and stuff. So she wasn't able to do any keys this week whatsoever, and it looks like she's gonna be busy for a bit. That's the only reason why I even got to push any keys, is just running with homies. I don't really push like for funsies in pugs. I feel like I'd develop depression if I did that. I usually do keys when like I have homies that are around to do keys. But in terms of pushing, I don't really do like solo pushing or anything. Yeah. So EB is rough, man. EB is hard. That third boss in particular is just an absolute ball ache. Like, not in a good way. Shadowfang Keep? I don't know about Shadowfang Keep. Maybe I've done too many Shadowfang Keeps on SOD. But nah, I don't like it that much. I mean, it's cool. I think you just need like a revamp. Kind of did technical revamp it, but it just doesn't feel different. It was about the same. Feels like you're making the same pulls and seeing very, very similar mobs. Like, I guess it's okay. But nah, if it was up to me, man, that wouldn't be the key that I would want to see for the weekly, or for the season, I guess. It's a cool key. Out of the other choices we mentioned today, I got excited about a lot of those more than SFK. But it's a cool dungeon. I just don't think it has what it takes to be a Mythic Plus. Plus, it's also another one that's like very, very claustrophobic, so sanguine in that one wouldn't be that fun. It's also very linear. Like, if they open up a lot more paths to how you could do SFK, maybe, and if they're really just like enlarge the instance a little bit, I would be cool with that. Like if they just literally made the instance just a little bigger, so you're not super like claustrophobic as you're going through all the hallways. I'd be awesome. I wouldn't say no to that. Like that maybe could be like the fresh take of SFK that would make it like an exciting key for me. Played at 12, 24 ABs, it is depressing. Yeah, man. Even whether you do it on Fortified or tyrannical, that key is not easy. Let me tell you. Technically, we don't need a healer to do this, as Pallies do off healing here and there. Like with Pallies, if they just press the buttons, like they're actually chilling. We may need to focus the ads though, just to make sure they cannot reach the boss. Yeah, I'm actually gonna hard. Oh, Druid knock. I like it because we don't have to hard focus. We still want to focus, but not hard focus. Like doing like this, hard focus maybe. Don't get hit. Yeah, don't get hit. Yeah, good hit, good heal, good heal, good heal. Throw something on your other homies. Flash a light, man. Flash a light when it's up. It doesn't cost you anything. What I could do is I could try to see if I can blind two of these staffs in the back maybe. Maybe I could do it like this. I can only get one. Stun one real quickly. Yeah, huge. And maybe I could kidney shot this guy. He's walking. Nice. Good knock. I could just focus for a bit. Except we're not about to have no space here in a second. Tank really wants to take care of that guy. Good hodge, but you're gonna die unless... Oh, he's just staying in, bubbling it. Hell yeah. Yeah, you don't need a healer. I like these guys. You know what? My mind has been switched. I actually like this group. This is actually really fun. What if they kind of designed dungeons without a healer? It's just DPS and tanks and you just gotta do mechanics. That could be kind of fun. RFK, Mythic Plus, down, that'll be fun. RFK... Wait, Razor? No. Any of those like old like, what are they called? Not Tuskar, but Quillboard dungeons. I don't like them. I don't like them aesthetically. Just on aesthetics alone. No. Razor. What is it? Razor Fang? Not Razor Fang. Razor Fen Crawl. No. No. I don't like them. I don't know if it. Maybe people in Classic are just gun ho for it. Not me, man. Never liked. None of them loved it. They have good loot, but that's really about the only reason why I ran them. Like back at Classic. Like, Dab Mine's solid. If I could run it at a higher level, I'd do it. But, yeah. Crawl, nah. I don't know. Can't be the only one, right? Just aesthetically, some of those dungeons are just not that fun. Scarlet? Yeah, Scarlet's are fun. Scarlet, if you could run that at a low 60, I would have, man. I guess 70 now. But like back in Classic, if there was like a reason as a level 60 to run it, for like actual gear and like the content scaled, that would have been awesome. Go like this. We go over there. We'll go over here. There we go. You know what? I actually turn this around. I like this group. This actually is working really well. I like how the Druid is getting cleaved the entire time, but I guess he can't really go anywhere, can he? There's that. We can run a lot of RFD down. Oh, you mean like when SOD comes out? Yeah, we probably will, but that's okay. I'll run enough until I get what I need, and then I'm just not doing enough for funsies. You know? Again, it's not a bad dungeon, just aesthetically I don't like it. I wouldn't want to spend my time like timing keys in that place, like if given the choice. Like if that was our, you know, season 4 dungeon, I'd do it because, you know, score and gear. But I don't think I'd like it. Like just off the top of my head, I didn't like it. Again, aesthetically, like visually, I didn't enjoy it. But like as a dungeon, it serves the purpose. It's okay. I just don't like the visuals of like the vines and the dirt paths and like the canopy of thorns that it has. Not my most favorite. But who knows? You can complete Testament without a healer. Yeah, Testament is another one that you could totally do without a healer as well. Yeah. I actually kind of liked it when people were like pushing content without a healer. Because it's like, okay, well, let's see if you can just like break the instance. I kind of liked it. I think we do big pull. Unless you want, yeah, it's probably also too small. Okay, well, we have to do big pull. Let's see, he ran up a little bit far. Oh, ow. Ouchies. Oh, Paladin's gonna hurt. I got a kick in here in a bit. Now we can kick. As she's doing the candles. Okay, no more healer. We're doing it again, boys. Doing it. Doing our thing again. Okay, line. Oh, I think that's a line. Wait, hold on. We can stay down here. Oh, line. Haha, gotcha. What are you gonna do? I'm lining it. Keep him here. Keep her right there. Wait, no, you gotta move for candles. Yeah. Okay, jump down. That's fine. But still, as long as we got line of sight, we'll be okay. Look at that. Just line of sighter. I guess gonna get hit, but that's okay. That's a kick. Kick her just so we can walk it. No healer needed. I mean, he was there. He was present. He was there for the moral support. I liked it. I don't even know how you didn't pull that essence. Honestly, do 2 of them and it'll be fine. Favorite DF dungeons, no code. No code was really cool. Like the Dragonriding in that one was really neat. I agree with you on that. If they brought no code, I think that actually could be kind of fun. Like I wouldn't hate that specifically just for the Dragonriding of it all. Plus, I'm like, I didn't like some of the mobs, but I feel like they could probably like adjust the tuning on those things a little, and it'll be fine. As an instance, because some of them were like super rough. Plus, how you had to kind of cheese the last boss too with the rogue or stealthy. I was not a fan of that. So if you could just pull the boss without those 2 guards in front of him, I think it'd be kind of nice. Because you kind of want to skip him if you really want to like time him in some of the higher keys. But if they were to bring back the same instance and just lower the overall percent needed to like clear for the ads, I think it'd be fine. I think it'd be perfect. BRH wasn't bad either, honestly. Like BRH was like one of those keys that a lot of people were like super worried about just because you were surrounded by so many nulls. But like BH bracket height wasn't bad at all. Alright, we shouldn't have anybody sitting with that disease for long. We should be able to cleanse it, right? I say that as I'm looking at the priest taking the full dot for the entire duration. Come on, you walk away and cleanse, yeah? There we go. There we go, my guy. Love seeing that back pedal, by the way. Wait, knows what's up. It's out here gaming. Uh-oh. I'm a cloak. Take it easy for my healer. Oh man, you're gonna die. Garibaldi? Garibald? Is that how you say that? The Garibald will be okay. Ouchies. Ouchies. Okay, Druid got off heals. I do love the passive Druid off heals. I kind of missed them. I loved that in Season 2. And like the fact that Druid was really good in Season 2. I love that in particular. Maybe they'll cleanse me? Nice, thank you. I'll get the first kick. Somebody else can probably get the next one. And when you do this boss, you still want to stay on the big guy as best as possible. Because big guy still hurts the tank quite a bit. Plus he also, if you kill him, he stops doing that whole disease thing. Big pathogen. Pick that. Kind of missed my opportunity with Shadow Dance, but it's okay. Nice. And the last boss, I mean, Tyrannical would be the only thing you would do differently, just focus the ads. But here I'm pretty sure we could just kind of truck the boss. What about Moradon? I don't know, Moradon's okay. I mean, I guess if they did like that different version of Ultimate, they could probably do Moradon, but like, they would have to adjust it quite a bit. I don't know, why? Moradon, huh? I also think it would be a good idea for them to not have too many dungeons that cross over with SOD. Because I feel like if you have too many dungeons that cross over with the SOD, players will go play SOD, they'll see Moradon, they'll see Zul'Farrak, and then imagine you hop on retail and you're doing the same dungeons too. I feel like that would be kind of boring. I feel like you would want to do a bit of variety. So maybe the dungeons you'll be doing in SOD probably shouldn't be on that list, just for the sake of variety. At least that's in my humble opinion. The most humblest of opinions. If you let me. Alright, boys. Big pull, stun, hella versatile for DPS. Yeah, dude, that'd be great. Big pulls, big stuns. Make every mechanic something you can dodge, or something you can like get 1 or 2 kicks for, or CC, right? And if you rotate CC properly, you'll be fine. Good girl, help me out with the run. Let's go, dude. What a Chad. Chad Rogue. Where's this guy at? Does this guy take a wrong path or did he die? Oh, it looks like he's fine now. I think he might have took a wrong turn. Maybe I don't have a son. Maybe these guys will do it. I'll trust them. I'll trust the Paladinos. Nice. I'm a stun. I was like, I'm not gonna stun. I'm just gonna trust. And I was like, nah, trust gone. Trust fall. Not there anymore. I'm gonna trust. Come on, Pala. Hit a stun. Yeah, there goes a stun. Stun and knock. At the latest possible second. I was thinking about maybe target me there. But nope. Oh, he targets me there. I was trying to see if we could back up to get a stun. Is it on me? It's on me. Okay, Cloak does immute it. I forgot. Oh, we need 1%? Oh no. Talk to the girl. I guess there's some mobs here. That's not gonna be enough though. There's actually mobs up there too. What if I do this? I grab the disciple. Maybe that'll be enough. Because I feel like disciples are probably gonna be you know what? I'm not gonna do it. Just because disciples can hit the walls. That's gonna be weird and awkward. And I feel like healer's just gonna die. We really gotta do this side. Watch this just like multi-wipe here in 6 minutes just down the drain. Watch. I don't even know if that'll be enough. You just try to be super careful. They really could have made this pull on the right hand side much easier, man. I feel like a lot of these mobs are just super toxic to play against. Like, when you do them all at once. Okay, I guess they do give a decent percent though. Like, that's almost like 2. Almost 2%. I got a witch. Okay, we killed something. I'm not even sure what we killed. I wasn't hitting the right target apparently. Wait, I could just go this way. Might catch a re-stealth. Highest you've done the season on Rogue? It would be like a 26 Blackrock Hole Tyrannical or a 26 Ataldazar for the time being. Yeah. But again, I only push like whenever I got friends that want to play. And Italy and me and got together Carl, we got clipped, and we were just rotating either one of their homies or just like a pug. And it was doing pretty well for a good bit. Yeah, nothing too crazy, man. I only got 3200 on this thing. I imagine like I probably could push like 27s if like I got in a good group, but pugging, man, it's just soul crushing sometimes. Makes you just not want to do it. Also, this kid doesn't really feel like, I mean, I think I did decent damage, but this kid doesn't really feel like super like damage heavy on Fortified. There's more like survivability on after the first boss. I don't know if anybody wants it. You ever think you'll get an all dungeon for season 4, or do you think we'll just get all 10 dungeons? Probably 10. Hit the ring. You can have it, friend. You have it. You have, friend. Poggers. There we go. You got a second one. You could have gotten 2. You got 2 there, and the cloak. Haste, I think, right? Looking for a KR guide beginning 10-2. I have a guide for if you look at my outlaw guide for 10-2, it should have like KR rotation, but also ambush rotation. It has both, but it does go a little bit more in depth on KIR specific things, like the concept of it all. That should still be like functional. Let me go turn into this quest real quick. We'll probably queue for another. Yeah, it will probably be 10. I hope it isn't all 10 DF dungeons, but it probably will be. I think it'd be more fun if they gave us like maybe some DF dungeons, like the ones that people like Algathar, but then give us like some really wild ones, like Nokun and Algathar. Give us like Tazavesh, and like some really wild dungeons as well. You weren't told to go from back from plus W stupid human. Yeah, dude, told to go is the one that I wouldn't want either. Like, it was cool for a bit, but having to do the cannon dance thing and then sanguine on that fight, and the fact that certain abilities just go through walls. I mean, just for Wakecrest, Toll, Divine Toll, was hitting witches through the floor and up above. So, like, how much fixing would they need to do for Toll just so abilities like this don't do that either? Like, Paladin's gonna go in, probably pull the final boss with a Toll. Final, third, first, and like every boss. He'll pull third, fourth, second, third, and fourth bosses in a single global. I'm not even kidding you. And then everything in between. Just with one ability. Ruby life pulls. I don't know if we'll get, maybe we'll get Ruby, but I remember like Algathar being a really fun one. I'd like to see you Bliss give us some reward classic dungeons M+. I know, dude, Dead Mines will be a banger. Hellfire Ramparts, wouldn't hate that either. Yeah, like a reward oldie dungeon would be awesome to see. I would love that. Let's see if we can get another one done. Because I need like 2 more. Maybe I could do like 2 real quick ones. Or just do 26, 27 Blackrock hold. Is that a thing? We could do it, maybe. Did I just bug it? Did we do it 27? I think it's doable. But like I don't know, man. Did we try? I don't want to troll the dude's key. I don't think I'm in that mood for like actual real keys yet. Nah, we're just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna troll him. We'll do the weeklies. Get those out of the way. We'll do something where things live for long enough. Do it. Hold on. Where is it again? Rook. Where's the 27 Black Rook? I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring. Where is it? It was a 27, right? I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring. We'll see what they say. I'm just gonna throw it in there, and I'll go back to searching for 20s. I'll just see what happens. If they take me, they take me. If they don't, they don't. I'll just see if I can get some of the fast ones, because I'm still just trying to get weakness out of the way. Another Black Rook hold. I'm just signing up for all the Rooks, man. All the Black Rook holds. One of them will take me, hopefully. I'm excited for new animations. Apparently they're replacing the Covenant abilities. Yeah, you haven't seen some of those? I got a video out there showing like some of the changes. They're changing every single one of them. The Demon Hunter Sigil and Hunt now has like this fell thing about them. So all of them have this demonic look. Then you have mages with the shifting power, got this arcane thing happening now. Double rogue, I'm okay with that. Let me port. They got rogues, even got flagellation, which now has more of a shadowy feel. Echo and reprimand, which is like a more like less of an arcane strike, but more like a rogue strike with a yellow slash through it. Very, very cool looking. It's very subtle, but kind of cool looking overall. Like, because the other one just gotta look muted either way. Sepsis too. Sepsis got also like, it's more like a leafy green instead of this blue thing to it. What else I got? Even grippy hand for DK, it's apparently got a little bit of rework. It's like very subtle, but it's not like a shadowy hand. It's more like an undead hand clawing things, like bones and all that, like a ghoul arm. But it's basically the same, just instead of like shadowy, it's more like physical. Then you got Paladin with like all the blessings and divine toll, like have a yellow glow instead of a blue whitish glow to it. Simple stuff like that. The one that like actually looks probably not as good is the Affliction Warlock Soul Rot, because now it's just like a little shadow thing, and it just kind of just sits there, almost looks like a corruption, so it doesn't really look any different. Whereas the other one was like with this blue thing and really like you could see it, you knew when it was up. Now it's like you can't really tell. What else is there? Hunter Death Chakram actually looks kind of cool. It's like an actual just chakram instead of like a green thing. Green frisbee. The animation spear bastion, they look pretty good. Now it's like very, very similar in terms of like the spear, like it's gonna have a spear in the ground, but the ground is gonna be like more like ground effect instead of this blue ripple. It's like ground rippling, and the chains to it, instead of just like a line of blue, it's just like a chain attached to them and they can't go anywhere. It's kind of cool looking. I like that one a lot. Sethak Mythic Plus Halls, I don't know about that one. Sethak, is that a classic dungeon? Sethak. I can look it up by dungeon. Oh, you mean Sethak Halls? You mean this one? Shadow Labyrinth, Sethak Halls, you mean this one? I don't know. Where are you getting these dungeons from? Why Sethak? Why that one? What do you like about that one specifically? BC? Yeah, what do you like about that one over everything else? But yeah, a lot of them look good. I had a whole video of like showcasing the how they look and whatnot. You'll see it from tomorrow as well a little bit. Who? This guy just said something to me. I used to have a friend Rain and Rainbows to Tyriosh. No idea. Don't know him. Don't know him. Apparently he used to know somebody that was in Raid and Rainbows, which is the guild I'm in. Oh, thank goodness. Are we double outlaw for this? No, assassination. Interesting. I'll stun this guy for a bit, but then I'll kick when I get a chance. Ah, no, we're fine. We're golden. Blind that for a minute. I'll stun him. Just because he's got a big debuff anyway. These guys are using sacrifice souls. It's almost dead. Barely alive. Shortest cheap shot of my life. Mortal Coil as a kick? No! Mortal Coil! There we go. Now we're kind of sort of doing stuff. Ouchies. I am big pain. I am big pain, baby. Help me. Help me out here, please. Baby Jesus. Ouchies. And a half. Oh, Jacob's dead. Alright. Yay! Hey, grads. Sally finished out his Lego today. Let's go. We finally got a Lego in the guild, boys. We're doing it. We actually got a Lego. First one of the guild, man. Man's made it in like a day. Thought we need a couple of days, but he was quick about it. So how's that for prog? That's awesome. Yeah, it seems me think, where are you getting those dungeons? This is some of the most fried dungeon options. Are you just going through all the TBC dungeons? Is that what you're going for? Just through every single one of them? I need to adjust my mix here in a bit, boys. Silence. Oh, not really silence, but you know what I mean. I don't know which one I want to do. Let's do a playlist. Let's do this one. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm kind of trolling our group, by the way, doing this. I'm making this line of me. I need to stand still with that, so you can make 3 of those things at a time. Because it's have a really big delay. So me just like scooting around like that probably killed that guy for all we know. I know people stun ads out of the pool instead of interrupting them. So I feel like stuns are fine, but yeah, like when you kick and then they go mortar coil, oh, it is the worst. Let's put him next to the wall so you can't go nowhere. Or no? Okay. But yeah, it's just, sometimes it's unluck, because sometimes like they have like an idea in mind. Maybe like his kick was down, so he was just trying to do something helpful. And it's just like, it overlapped each other. It just overlaps. This is why like pugging becomes a little bit more difficult, because overlaps like that will happen. Just because, you know, you don't have no comms or nothing. More common there. But when you're doing with homies, like you could communicate like, okay, I'm gonna hit this guy. I'm gonna kick the guy back there. You know, you develop synergies, you don't even really need to like talk about every single pull in detail. Oh, that scythe would have been bad. Good ring. I love a monk ring, man. That's so good. Oh, wait, he rooted him. Okay, I stunned. I got him out. Wait, I can stun. We can just keep pumping. I made my mistake. I tried to correct it with a kidney. He rooted him. I didn't realize. Another example of like, what's that happen to you when you're doing it through pugs? Communication just not there. Can't hear have the druid say, hey, I'll root the guy I'm marking. I'll mark this guy, don't touch it. I'll be like, alright, don't touch it at all. You know? A lot of TBC dungeons are too fried to be an M+. Like, some of them could look cool aesthetically, but yeah, I don't know why you're so gung-ho about M+ dungeons. Like, maybe like one of the Botanica, Mechanar, Architraz, one of them maybe could be okay, like boss-wise, design-wise. Oh, they actually concluded the voting. Hold on, we'll take a look at the votes. Apparently that's done. That's concluded. Don't have a frack Lego. Neither do I. I'm still working on my ults to see if I can get one. Still trying for it. Do you know that if you go up the stairs and you're getting hit by spiders, if you have a shield, an absorb effect, you don't actually get any kind of debuffs? You have to have a shield though, like an actual absorb effect. You can go up, because the spiders don't really do a lot of damage to break the shield. Not enough, really. I guess unless you're doing like super high-end keys. But yeah, if you have like a cocoon, for example, you can go up, grab a bunch of them. Not deal with the debuff for a good bit. It's kind of nice.
I must get closer.
I try to see if I can lay my blind when he starts spinning.
I cannot use the back yet.
Oh, he also roared. A little bit of an overlap, but I think it'll be okay. My last slice is nice. I was wondering like why my energy is so sluggish. Because that fell off at some point. But Furnace Mythic Plus would be interesting. Why? Again, I still gotta ask, like, why? But why though? Like, do you want to have the? Do you want to have a very unenjoyable like season 4 season? Like, a lot of those dungeon choices have been absolutely fried. Stun? Nah, you're good. Like a stun one. It's just like, who hurt you? Why these dungeons? Well, part of the dungeon is fun. I mean, they're like okay back for like TBC, but like in the Mythic Plus, I just don't see how those would work. Just for experience. Brother, you could just go and do this as time walking. When's the last time we've done those dungeons like just on a time walking? Like time walking, I don't know, on like your main or whatever. I feel like a lot of them just wouldn't really work at all. Waiting for the other guy to start dancing, but I think he got stunned with the Infernal. No, he didn't. Still dancing. We just kill. You see Dungeon, the one with rogues in there? Yeah, that one would be really fun. Imagine you just walking up, a rogue stuns you, a healer kills him immediately. That'd be super, super fun. Because like at lower keys, that won't happen, but you know people are gonna push it, and that would be like one of those mechanics. Like some dungeons that are linear are not terrible. That one is just with the rooms, and then you gotta do the bomb dudes, the dynamite guys are the ones that lay down mines, for example. That would be pretty bad. Like that one I could see like that's gonna be a disaster in terms of scaling. Because they want to make them difficult, but like that's the only way they can make those mobs difficult is they did a ton of damage, so you don't want to pull too many of them. So that's essentially what they would have to do, again, if they made that as an M+. Like that room alone would just, I feel like would give me syphilis. That's how bad it would be. Oh god, I have a line on me. Okay, we painted a little bit. We're a little bit of an artist, okay? Look at that line. Made a green streak. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Just a happy accident. I think kind of sort of close. I can just cleave them. Unless they do that. Then I can't really do that. Yeah, just keep them over there. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Exactly, my guy. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Uh-oh. Oh no. That could have been bad. Could have been that rogue. That was great. There we go. Shadow Labyrinth Mythic Plus. I can, like, what? Why? Yo, King, are you okay? Like, seriously, if you want to just talk about it, someone's bothering my guy. Like, what are these dungeon choices? Why? What part of that is fun? Hold on a second, you gotta answer. Blood Furnace, one with the big red-eye demon, poison smoke. Ah, that one, yeah. Like, none of them would, I think, would work super well. Maybe, like, the one where you fight the dragon at the end maybe could be kind of fun. Because that one, like, especially if they gave you, like, multiple ways of how you can approach it. Like, you could choose which boss you want to do at the end there. I guess it could be kind of interesting. Maybe. But they would need to do a lot to, like, overhaul it. A lot, and I mean a lot. It would need to do through basically remodeling. It's like trying to remodel a home. But like a rundown home filled with red orcs. It'd be a really work in progress. Pretty big work in progress. That's a strong maybe. Strong maybe. Ow. Oh, these guys are so toxic. They spin like a Beyblade. They have like a very small melee range, but when they hit you. Blackrock on plus. Or how time? Yeah, exactly. That'll be something. Can I stealth? I can't stealth. I'm gonna stealth just so I get a little bit of movement speed. Ah! I mean, I got it, but I got stunned, but we got it! Rocks have stopped. I kinda was doing okay, and then kinda just took a wrong turn at the very end. That was not great. Yeah, like if we were talking about actual keys that we want to add, I think a lot of the TBC ones will not really work. Like, Range Fire Chasm would be cool, Dead Mines would be cool. Nomergon, probably not. Scarlet, dude, give me Scarlet. Scarlet would work out just fine. Skull would work out just fine. Like, those have gotten that Mr. Pandaria treatment way back in MLP. Like, those will look so well, man, and it would work out just fine, too. Let's talk about Scarlet, man. Plus, it would be kind of fitting, because part of, like, the Gilnean's Reclamation storyline, Scarlet Crusade makes, like, a return. That's, like, the only hint that really gave us. It was only recently, in, like, a, like, either a Twitter video they did or one that actually is up on the channel with Kalani. Like with Scarlet's like being there for the Undead Heritage quest and then for the Gilnean thing, I think it would be perfect. Wait, are they already in? Oh, okay. I was just messing with the bats back there. I didn't realize these guys were already walking in, man-moding the rest of this. Kind of love it though. Can kick him. I love this dungeon just for the bat pad. It's so fun. So many mobs to hit. My class is not the greatest at it though. Alright, we should be able to man mode this boss the entire time. If I play this correctly, I should be able to evasion every single one of them. Yep, I'll evasion it. Took no damage. Got one stack. Knocked up in the air for a second. No biggie. And if I work up my courage here, as well as cooldown reduction, then I should be able to do that again. I got 40 seconds. 36 seconds. 12 seconds. Yeah, I should be able to get it. Yep, another one. Another one. Then I have to have a move. And if I get good cooldown reduction buffs, then we could just basically evasion every single one of his goes. That's something cheesy that Outlaw Rogues can do in here. It doesn't really do anything special. It just stops the tank from him to take that blast in frontal himself. But it also just stops the boss from having to like run all over the place with his charges. I got another one. I got it. Trust. Yeah, you knock up in air. I'll just take it. Hopefully I took it. Yeah, 3 stacks. I take 0 damage from it. I was pretty sure you could parry it back in the day. I'm pretty sure that's what Outlaws used to be able to do, is parry it. But now I don't really have like any kind of goes. Don't even have cooldown reduction. So that kind of sucks. I don't think I'll be able to work up enough. No mind, he's just dead. And you can just do that the entire time. It's so fun. I love it. My favorite part about Outlaw is this right here. Let's pull these guys too. We'll draw aggro, and we can draw aggro. We can grab a bunch of them here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be... Look at that. Yeah, I like this guy. I like him. He went with it. He didn't do the pull, but he went with it. I'm okay with that. Pulling him out in the open like this, that's the play. It makes it easier because you can just cleave all of them down. And they give you just enough space to avoid the leaps. And also we got plenty of AoE stuns, AoE blinds. Can AoE blind that as they're all trying to leap, so they just no longer do the leap. Super nice. One time we actually were trying to time this to 26. We decided we're just gonna grab all these guys, grab the dudes up the stairs, do the dudes in a room, and we basically just have a blender way up there on the very, very top floor. Like, grab these guys and all of them, those guys down below and these guys up here, all of them being done in this room. You could do it, just have to be extra careful. That's like the only mechanic that's even gonna hurt you. But if you're careful, you can do it without any losses, because they don't hurt the tank at all, even on like high fortified. We were doing on 26 with, I think, a Brewmaster tank as well, with a Demonology Warlock. And we had 2 monks, so that's double ring apiece. We have my blind, double leg sweep, another stun, evoker for the knockup. So like, it was pretty nice. Worked out really, really well. We were like, okay, we're not gonna time unless we do a big one. We did it, timed it barely. I think with 20 maybe seconds left or something like that. 30. Felt like barely, but like it was close. A lot closer for comfort. You know what I mean? How fast was this key? I feel like we still have so much time left. Like a ridiculous amount. I'm really bad at dodging those glaives. Really, really bad at that. It basically will follow you, so you kind of want to aim him, and then once he throws it is when you want to move. I think I moved a little early. So now it's kind of spinning at an angle, see? Instead of spinning into the wall. But yeah. That's all in Outlaw Rogue Fantasy. I miss combat. I used to be like this for a beginning of Legion, but I really grew to love Roll the Bones mechanic. Not the RNG, but like the buffs and how they change your rotation. And it's gonna be one of those things you're either into it or you're not into it. And there really isn't much you can do to fix it. Unless they rework the spec and make Roll the Bones an optional mechanic, that's like the only way they can really like bring back that old school combat feel. But also you have Classic, right? So if you really want to play Combat Rogue, there's always Classic WoW that you can go to. So it's not completely gone. It still exists, just in a different version of the game. What's our roles? Boss have a number of mechanics. Someone annoying M plus or all M plus rules. Wait, what? Old Kingdom is probably the only viable dungeon for Math Lich King. You think so? God, I really wish they made that like the swarm have a health bar that doesn't like move around sporadically. Every time I need to target it, but I can't. And my tab target is not set up for mobs, it's set up for PvP. How fast was this actually? Got a helmet? 20 minutes? That's not bad at all. I thought for some reason the timer in this dungeon was longer. Waycrest took 30? GG's. Anybody know a home? Here we go. Wait. Hold on. Here we go. Is it still gearing? Yeah. Dude, he did this with green? Hold on. This dude, hold on. I wanted to see his gear real quick. What is this? He has a green helm, a blue shoulder, and like a couple other pieces? Yo, 447 no socket ring, and he did a 20, what is it, 21 that we just did? 20. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love tanks that are just going in that are still gearing but doing 20s. Because it's very, very doable. Like if you play it correctly and you play defensively, you can do it. And this man did not play slow. He pulled quite a bit of mobs. I love that. This guy's my favorite tank. This guy like really pushes content. I love this kind of stuff. Hell yeah. Then again, the group also did pretty good too. Like there's a DPS, raw damage. We're doing pretty good. What's up, Snow? What's up, Wes? How you doing, boys? Hope y'all having a good one. Alright, so tier set bonuses and the voting for Mogs is concluded. These are the results. Unless they end up changing it so they give us all vendors for all the tier sets. These are the results, boys. Disclaimer. Problem 1, multiple votes. Players figure out that votes are counted as one per character, so rather per account, so allowing players to inflate votes. Oh, that's unfortunate. But it's going to submit one more per character that has skewing the vote. Meme spiteful votes that have many people recommending people to vote for tier for a class that don't want to intentionally make the spec bad or not fun to play in season 4. For example, it's players encouraging others to vote for season 1 augmentation evoker in an option that's not present in the polls. This probably makes up some of the portion of the votes, but probably isn't impactful as problem 1. Okay, here's the results. For looks, Death Knights are looks like season 3 is 1. They vote. As for like sets, season 2 1. Heartstrike, Blood Bowl deal additional damage, 5% to give. I like the Vampire Blood play style. I think that's a pretty cool one though. Frost, Howling Blast in season 2 set 1, pretty solid. I think that one's pretty decent. Unholy is season 2 also. Okay, I thought people didn't like the season 2, but I guess it's pretty passive. I thought season 3 would win. I'm surprised season 3 didn't win. Huh, EU gets voted for season 2. Weird. Demon Hunter, we knew that this one was gonna win. Set 3, yeah, it's one of the better ones, honestly. Vengeance set 3 makes sense to him. The newest ones. Season 2 for Druids 1, okay. For Balance season 1, Star Surge Starfall damage increases the next Wrath of Starfall up to 3 times. Really? When you enter Eclipse, the next Star Surge costs less power and deals additional damage. I think this one is just like very, very, very middle ground for everything. Doesn't make it to force you to play specific playstyle. I can see how this one won. Feral season 3, probably one of the better ones. Very interactive. Season 2 for Guardian, which is really, really good. It makes sense. And Rest of season 3, that's also pretty good. The Grove Guardians are pretty strong. Evoker season 1 won. I'm surprised. Augmentation season 3 is winning. Season 1 has 0 votes. Yeah, it makes sense for season 3 to come back up. Season 2. Okay, this one I can see pretty decent. It's like decent passive damage and also empowerment damage too. Preservation season 1. Empowerment increases the reversion's healing by 35 for 6 seconds. Interesting. That one was a pretty fun playstyle with reversion. Oh, just season 1 makes sense. BM season 3 makes sense, so that's winning. Season 3 for MM, I'm kind of surprised, but also not really. It's a good one too. Season 1 for Survival. Hold on a second. This is interesting. Raptor Strike, Mungus Bite, Car, Butchery, all damage increased by 12%. And Raptor Strike, Mungus Bite, Car, Butchery had 20% chance to make a next ability cost less focus and deal more damage. So basically, Spear is making a comeback for raiding. So you're going to be playing Spearhead, it looks like. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I thought season 3 might win, but yeah. Season 1. Still doing keys? I am Lepo. I am. Season 3 won for mages? Really? Wasn't even close. It's like 2,000 votes ahead. Huh. Season 1 or season 3 for Arcane, Arcane tier set is season 3 1, makes sense. Season 2 for Fire with Phoenix Flames, really? I guess it's like the most interactive one. And then season 3 for Frost? Oh, brother, I was hoping season 1 or 2 would win, because for PvP, this is not a great tier set, but I guess it works. Man. Monks, season 1 makes sense. For Brew though, season 3, yep, that's a good one. That's a solid tier set they made him this season. Mistweaver is also really good. That 2 set is insanely strong. For Windwalker season 1, okay, what does that do again? Fist of Fury increases the damage dealt for me next 2 Rising Sun kicks, so spin increases by 30%. Fist of Fury increases 3 next kicks, and each kick increases the damage of Fist of Fury. You know what? That makes sense. That's like the most like benign middle ground, so you can really challenge around your tier set stuff and figure out what you want to play. Interesting. Pally season 2 set was a banger. I can see why this one won. I can see it. Holy, season 2, that was a solid one compared to this new one. So we're gonna go back to Holy Shock and Light's Hammer and Holy Prison. That's not terrible. That'll work fine. Season 1 for Prop 1? Oh, no way. Okay. Avenging Shield grants you and your closest ally. Oh, closest ally, ally of the light, increase in versatility by 8%, by 6%. So every time you throw a shield and cast a hammer, righteous, blessed hammer, increase your parry. And extend duration of ally of light. Interesting. I am surprised this one won. People hated consecration. I don't disagree. I thought like season 2 would maybe win, but this one is like the most interesting, I guess. Holy shock, yeah, make Shakaden great again. Yeah, basically we'll play Shakaden again. Retribution season 3. This one was like kind of not close. Kind of close, but not that close. It looks like a lot of people on NA voted for season 2, but EU also voted season 2. EU season 3 is what really swung it. EU season 3 votes is what really won it. Priest, yeah, season 2 said that's a good one. That's a solid one. I love it. This is the best one. For Disc, season 3 ended up winning. It looked like season 2 was gonna win, but season 3 came out on top. Big fan because I love the aggressive Priest play style. A lot of people were voting for season 2 for a bit there, but season 3 won out. I'm okay with this. Holy, season 3 also very solid tier set bonus in overall. Shadow season 3 was not that great. Can see why season 2 won. Increase the chance of Shadow Insight to trigger by 25%. I think it's like when your Mind Blast procs to reset. When consuming Shadow Insight, Mind Blast deals additional damage, generates additional insanity. The environment play increases the damage increased by 50%. Every forecast of DP increases the damage of Shadow Approaches within the next 10 seconds by 80. This one also makes sense. This one is a solid. You are going to be playing like the big Shadow Apparitions build for the most part, but it works fine. It'll be okay. Probably crit heaviness on this one though. Season 2 won. Rogue, I am surprised that season 3 appearance won. I am amazed because season 2 was winning by a mile, it looked like. I am very much surprised people voted for season 3. It's not a bad appearance, but it was like 1,000 more votes. I am very surprised. I actually thought season 2 would win. It looked like season 2 was winning, but then season 3 just kind of came out on top. NA came out in droves to vote on that one. Is that like where NA randomly got season 3? I mean, I don't hate this set. Yeah, season 2 was better. A lot of people said that too, but I'm surprised season 3 won. Very surprised. For Assassin, season 3 makes sense. The other ones were kind of dog. Outlaw, also. Season 3 is our best set. Best tier set. It's so interactive. It won by country mile. Wasn't even close. This one also as well. Subtlety, season 3 also really solid. Actually, this one, yeah, not even close. Rogues came out in droves. Shaman, season 3, I'm okay with that. That's a solid one. It's a good looking. I mean, look at the wolves on the shoulders. You can see how that one won. Elemental, yeah, season 3 won! Oh, dude, everyone voting for season 2. It was an ish play style. I gave it a go. I liked it, but season 3 so much better. Oh, hell yeah. Enhancement, season 3, also another good one. Very solid. Plays super well. Resto, season 1. While healing stream or cloud burst is active, you gain 10% more crit. Critical heals have a 215% effectiveness out of 200. Yeah, so 50% more crit healing. That's solid. It's okay. It works out. It's very boring, but it does let Resto kind of sort of play okay, because the other ones just were not good. Like, it was kind of close between season 2 and season 1, but yeah. Warlock, solid. I was actually thinking season 2 was gonna win. Yeah, I was kind of hoping season 2. Wait. Oh, it is season 2. Never mind. For some reason I confused season 2 and season 3. No, season 2 won. Makes sense. Season 1 was getting quite a few votes though. Affliction, season 3, decent one. Is the Soul Raw playstyle. It works pretty well. Demonology season 3, yeah, apparently it looked like it was gonna be maybe 2, maybe 1-ish, but I guess people came out on EU and NA and they were like, you know what, season 3 actually kind of slaps. Not a terrible set. Destruction season 1, because the other ones made you play talents people don't like. I like Portal, but people don't like it. I didn't like Channel Demon Fire. Nobody liked it, or at least some people liked it. On NA apparently, ugh. Really, EU liked the season 3 set quite a bit though. But yeah, NA and EU both agree, like, you know what? Consuming soul shards has a chance to grant you Chaos Maelstrom, which just increases your crit chance, and crit strike can do 8% more crit damage. Just give us a very boring bonus. Let us pick whatever town build we want to play. Warrior season 2 won. They didn't want to play the bunker bean looking tin can set. Season 2 was a dope set. I like that. Season 1 was also really good. Yeah, season 1 got a few votes too. This one was just, EU just came out and said nope. Nope. NA also quite a few votes, but said nope at the end of the day. More for NA. NA really like Season 1 Season 2 though. A lot more than EU by the looks of it. Yeah, glad this one won. Season 2 is a solid set. ARMS, really? Huh. Season 3 almost wanted to. It was really close, but apparently EU really wanted Season 1 tier bonus. Really? I'm surprised. Mortar strike and cleave damage increase. Has a higher chance to crit by 10%. Okay. Mortar strike, cleave, execution, critical strikes increases your damage and crit strike chance by 5%. So basically it's 10% more crit for those abilities and 5% more crit strike chance and damage. So 50% more crit, 5% more damage of the crit. Kind of boring, but I guess that works out. Season 3 appearance 1 for Frost, but Season 2 bonus 1. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Fury Season 2. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people like the Bloodthirst playstyle. It was really close though for Season 3, but Season 2 won out. Rampage damage and crit is increased by 10. Rampage goes the next Bloodthirster, however, 20% increased damage. Wait. Oh, it is a Bloodthirst build, but it's not one with Prio's Bloodthirst like Season 3. It's like you use Bloodthirst, but you'll Raging Blow for the most part. Okay. Yeah, it's actually was really close. Very close. Protection, Season 3 set. Makes sense. Season 1 almost got it too, but like Season 3 was the play at the end of the day. Yeah. That's crazy. I am surprised by a handful of things. Kind of surprised by the ARMS Season 1 set because it was pretty boring, but okay, makes sense if you don't think too hard about it. I was surprised by Restoration Season 1, but also shouldn't have been because I forgot it, I guess. I am very surprised by the Rogue Season 3 set winning them. I am very surprised by this. I thought Season 2 was going to win because it was ahead, and then all of a sudden Season 3 snuck up with EU voting or NA voting, which I'm very surprised. That looks a little sus, but I guess maybe NA enjoyed it so much more. EU was kind of split with Season 2. Plenty of votes for Season 1. Yeah, but NA just came out in droves apparently. That one feels a little sus, but it looked like Season 2 was going to win. You know? For Priest, I'm not surprised. Pallies, I'm not really surprised. I am surprised about Season 1 protection set, but not too surprised. Windwalker, I was actually kind of surprised. I forgot about Season 1, what that does in overall. But it's pretty cool. Let's see. Frost, Mage stuff wasn't really super surprised. A little surprised by Fire, but also shouldn't have been. That one did take me off guard. I am very surprised, but kind of in a good way for survival though. I think this could be really fun for single target. For raid and single target damage, that might actually be a banger. Because it actually, at the end of the day, when people started playing survival, it was doing incredibly good damage on like pure patchwork fight where there's single target. Or like decent cleave. But like the mongoose bites you were slamming were incredibly strong. Very, very strong. Can shit Guardian? Yeah. Guardian Season 2 set 1. Let me go to Druid. Guardian Season 2 set 1. Makes sense because it was really strong. Last season's tier set with Raise, Maul, reducing enemy's damage, doing more damage, granting you more health, and then Rage generations increase for 8 seconds and you heal for percentage damage taken. Like, that's solid set, man. It was solid. Yeah, I'm not surprised really by that one, honestly. Balance I was a little surprised by because I forgot what it did, but I guess like the most basic one. Because the other ones have you play talents that are kind of like awkward. Yeah, I'm not surprised by all the other ones. I am surprised by the rogue look. I'm surprised the survival Season 1 won, but I'm excited about it. And I'm kind of surprised by... which one was it there? There was one more that was like really actually surprised by. Paladin one I didn't expect, I guess. Rest of Druid I didn't really expect. And then Armor's Warrior is the one I didn't expect for Season 1. Very kind of... Not sure if that is the play, because I guess the other tier sets, when you think about it, Season 2 wasn't that crazy, and the current Season 3 is like also not crazy. So just like plain bonus of Mortal Strike and Cleave. Yeah. You know, now that I think about it more, probably people just wanted to bring Cleave back into the spotlight, because Season 2 you didn't really play Cleave because you could just Cleave with Mortal Strikes, and that would do AoE damage. And the current one you don't really Cleave either. I mean, maybe you do a little, but I don't think so. Yeah. A lot more of a Blackrock version of the World Class armor. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. Zarla Cameron's armor sets. I love that one in Discord. You have it? In Disc. Oh, that one's pretty good. Yeah. That's a good set. I agree. That's a solid one. I think they'll still will be around, right? I'm sure what they will do is they'll increase the item level of like all open world gear for the last season. And they'll probably like equalize them, maybe make them like really close to like LFR. What's up, Bulldog? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, some of them are surprised by the rogue set, like the looks, but everything else kind of like makes sense. Hunter surprised by it. That one is also another surprise, but like in a good way. Because I haven't played Spearhead. I'm kind of excited to play Spearhead again. I think that set is going to work just fine everywhere. Yeah. Was Season 2 close to winning? Because I know they had to nerf it because they buffed Hunter baseline, but they nerfed the tier. People going to vote for that? What's Hunter? Did I miss it? Monk, Mage, Hunter? Hunter. No, no one's gonna vote for that. Season 3 was kind of winning, but Season 1 took it. It was kind of close vote though too. Kind of a close one. NA really wanted that one. EU was a little split. NA really wanted that one by like 500 more. Makes sense. Kind of makes sense when you think about it. Use your noggin. All right, I need one more key, and then I'll be done for the weekly key stuff. I started doing PvP caps, so I'm been really bad at that. Been pretty bad at that. Should I do another fall just to see if I can get a dagger? Hunter tier is going to be insane with bomb damage buffs from the season. Yeah, because they really baked in a lot of that tier damage into the spec. So going for like a Among Us bite with grenades with Spearhead is actually probably going to be really strong in single target. Like it's probably going to be really solid because it was really good towards the end. Coming new WoW? Oh yeah? Could do a tall just to get a quick one out of the way. What am I in the mood for? Maybe I should play like Assassin or something. Plus the new tier, the tier will be nerfed because that one of the tier sets got gutted after season. Season 1 and Season 2 all got like nerfed a little bit in terms of like how strong they were. Like they already took out power from Season 1 a little because it was really strong because Hunter was kind of bad without it, but they felt like, well, Hunter wasn't getting as much of an upgrade from Season 1 to Season 2, so they injected more baseline damage into the Hunter, but still Season 1 should be solid. They'll probably buff it. They'll probably buff it a little bit just to make sure it's like not super behind. Invite me, I'll help with the weekly. Lepo, how do I get you in? How do I invite you, my guy? I'm down. I'm down, my man. We can queue together. What's your character name? Server, so I can just toss you an invite like that, maybe. We just queue together. Seriously, what we both. Illidan, Dalaran, XP on Illidan. Illidank. But yeah, man, survival with Spearhead is gonna be wild. It's been so long since I got to play the button since like Season 1. So maybe it'll give that talent actual like usage. I still think survival needs to go through like an entire talent tree revamp. I don't think you should be able to pick between Spearhead and Coordinated Assault and pick both of them. It's super wacky and it just collides in terms of like how you play that spec. You basically can't pick both, even though the game lets you. If you do, it's a troll move, right? It lets you troll, and I feel like maybe it should like design it a little bit better. Are you EU by chance? I could try it. Oh, I'm an A. Yeah, it's not gonna work out then. Yeah, I'm an A. It's only like 7 PM my time. That's not gonna work out then, my guy. Unfortunate. I'm gonna go a tall because there's a trinket I can go from a tall. And if I get a good one, I'll be happy. Yeah. All good, my man. All good, all good. A troll move, I mean, early rolls on the Dalaran or Darkspear. Yo, the Zondas on the survival look really good. I got declined from between to a tall? Why? What'd I do? I'll do this one. Did I not? I have a 26 Fortified. Like, what makes him want to like, nah, I don't want you. Decline. What? I just tried to get my weekly. What is it? What are you? It's not even like one of those like we took somebody else, so it's like oh delisted. It's like they looked at me and they hit decline. It's like what? Why? What? But why though? What do I do? What did I do? What did I do? All right, let me get some of these things here. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Pally, Demon Hunter, Warrior. I mean, triple melee. It's not quaking, so we'll be fine. Monk. I mean, that still will be good. We just don't have lust, but it'll be okay. I'm just gonna say need the edge trigger from this place. Maybe the monk will end up going Windwalker spec for this. Midas, yeah. Midas, my. My. Me, my. Midas. I need the Midas. It's apparently really good. Like single target damage wise. It's like a little optimization over the twisted, or I don't know actually, Signet or Twisted Blades. One of those will have to go. Maybe like go double on use. Because I'm pretty sure for that key, Midas was kind of like, nah. I mean they're both kind of really close in damage. I actually got some value out of Cataclysm. Signet normally doesn't get any value at all. I think like we were in combat longer with Wakecrest. That'll probably give me a better. Yeah, Wakecrest it was like we were in combat a little bit longer. At least it felt like a war. But yeah, if Xanda, if they come back with a Mungus Bite build, Troll Survival Hunter actually looks solid with the Mungus Bites. Like when you get into like the 5-stacker, oh, it is solid. Are we doing lefty? Lefty, 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 lefty? Yeah, lefty. Love it. Give me the lefty. How big are we gonna go? Oh, that's a big pull. That is a very big pull. I guess we do have a Paladin, so should be able to silence the world here if we're careful. Stun the Augur, but I need to find the caster guy. Is there a caster guy in here? Or did they kill him already? Oh, that man's just dead. Oh no, we're probably gonna die here now. On pop evasion and try to see if we can take a step back. Maybe I'll be able to get a charge. Oh, they still hurt. Oh, they still hurt a lot. They still hurt a ton. They still pain. Pain incarnate. Like Farak is a flame incarnate, then you have a pain incarnate. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna die. We're so close to dead. We're so close to dead. Are we doing both? Are we just skipping? Is this Skippy? I feel like we're about to do big Skippy. Ah, oh no, he didn't get to get his buff off the bubble. That's what was on him the entire time. Just stop the bubble for a bit. Oh, you know what you can do as a monk here with those guys in a trial specifically? This is the thing you can do. Like right now, monk is having to like back away and stay in range just so you can bait those guys when they do the little charge and the spinny move. Like I'm gonna do it here. Try to see if you can bait it. Nah. What you can do as a monk is you can run the Ox statue. This thing counts as a target that I can charge towards, and that will stop them from. Like they'll just charge towards the statue, they won't charge towards you. So you can stay in melee and stay safe while still baiting the guy. Just with the statue. Just for this place specifically you can do that. It's kind of neat. There's not too many interactions like that where statue is good. But here it's really, really good. As a mystery, it's probably one of the better classes to use it. I know it's like a whole town point to run it, but it's worth. It's solid. Monk heal best. They're really, really solid. They're fun right now. Like monks are not always like top tier healer, especially in dungeons, but this season for sure, they're nuts. If you haven't played Mystery War, now's the time to do it. Plus they're getting even tankier. They're making it easier for you to survive, and already they're one of the tankiest healers in the game. They don't have an immunity like a Paladin, but like as close to an immunity as it can be. Yeah, they got it. They got passive defenses, they got a passive heal when they get low on health. So like they're vibing. Oh god, everything is melting. This group, yeah, everything just melts. And this guy was like, this will be an interesting run. Come on, man. This is not even interesting. Everything just melts. Except for the dodge. That hurts a bit, but otherwise it's fine. I don't even have to stun. I don't even know if I had to even target him. Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little. I was trying to see if we can maybe shadow step, but I didn't really know if I'd be running to these like yellow blobs. So I decided not to. Probably the play. Immediate stuns. I love that Warriors actually on Shockwave now in Mythic Plus. I think it's really good. Hit him with a slow. The Nightborn Racial makes a play. Big slow. Big slow value. Here we go. This is what you normally want to do as outlet. Just grapple over him, grab it real quick, step immediately. You want to have like no downtime on the boss. It's kind of nice. Druid tank too. Yeah, Druid tank of the season 2 set. Druid tank, they used to be really good in season 2. Nowadays, Paladins are really, really good. Just, I think it's because of the F keys this week, or this season, are very caster heavy. And Paladins also have really good team utility. Plus, pretty good damage too. Vantage Demon Hunter is another good spec that's insane this season. The control they got with the rework is nuts, to say the least. I would much rather sit in the queue and then be declined. Yeah.
I require a target.
I mean, sometimes like getting declined is fine too. This is weird, by the way. Where the hell am I supposed to stand? I guess we can go back there by the stairs, under the stairs. I mean, I'll collect the first one. I don't know where you're supposed to go. Okay, stairs. I haven't done it like this in a while. But sometimes I can just decline just to get it over with. It's not the worst. Bop him, bop him. Yeah, there we go. Good. Pally is a pro. Love it. Pro Paladin bop right there. Well, it's not like you're queuing for a bunch of dungeons and you're like, alright, just either take me or kick me. Right? Just get this over with. If you're trying to get into a bunch of them, but all of them are like in AFK mode. At that point, I would just like to get declined just so I can sign up for another one. There's like no chance of me ever getting in. But I get what you mean though. Yeah, getting declined It feels like it's just like, oh, what did I do? It's difficult not to take it personally. We're going down the middle. Grabbing these things too? Oh man. Oh brother. Oh brother. Are we doing these guys too? I'm gonna guess we are. Oh, the man died. You know, I said monk is a very tanky healer. Maybe not this guy. Maybe not this monk, but he might be low on gear. I think when I looked at him, he looked like he had a blue offhand or something. Which is, I'm cool with it. But he might be, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna die. Good cocoon. I feel like I should stay on this guy. Because I think he's gonna get a cast up, but him getting stunned is a little talks. Yeah, he's gonna cast. As soon as I turn away from him and detarget him, he's gonna cast. There we go. Now I can do stuff. Now I can go hit someone else. Ah! Nice, good kick. I didn't have anything for that one. I just panicked. Made a noise. That's another advantage of doing keys with homies. If you're in the Discord and you make a funny noise, they usually know like something's happening. I love your outlaw gameplay. I love you hanging out here, Snow. Oh, are we Skippy? Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. I like it. Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. Sapper works too. I'm gonna go far. I'm gonna go far. I'm gonna go far. I'm gonna go far. I'm very far. I'm gonna chill over here and hopefully not aggro those guys over there. Door closed? There we go. Now I can comfortably hang out by the door. Once the doors are closed, there's no way for you to pull those guys unless you just like have an ability that just pulls through the wall. So like Corruptions back in the day would do it. TD would do it. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. He's probably gonna melt. He's dead. I'll help. Get it. There we go. Warrior's got some pumps to him, man. Does he got a Lego? I don't think he does. Can't look at his... Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, no Lego. Man, just man-moding this dungeon. I love it. I don't like the way that we're walking because we're going to end up inadvertently walking by the wall, and that's what those ads are. If you kill him here. I like going to the right instead of to the left because I feel like those guys are a little closer to like the wall than this guy is. Just by like a little bit. Oh, we're done. We actually can just go. One of the people motivated to play a rogue. I'm glad you like it, man. Are you excited for season 4? We're not getting too many changes tomorrow, so don't worry about the meta shift. We should be pretty strong. But you will notice that as a rogue, you all your covenant abilities, sepsis, your echo and reprimand, or flagellation and subtlety will have a different visual, but they will function exactly the same. Except for which one? Except for this one. This one actually will be physical damage instead of arcane, but it will be like added up so you do a bit more damage with it. Because arcane goes through armor while physical doesn't go through armor. But it will like be compensated. It should still be all pretty fairly relatively strong. Either way. We'll go out here.
Get closer.
I don't like this one, but it works. I forget that we have a monk. We could just do Ring of Peace and just keep him like barely at bay. That is an option for us. That is something people used to do back in BFA. Just drop a monk, and you basically have those mobs almost there touching the boss, but not quite. Ring of Peace barely keep on him back and just cleave him down, while focusing the living hell out of the boss on Tyrannical, just so you can have more uptime.
It is not ready. That item is still recharging. I cannot use that item yet. It is not ready.
I'll just ping to make it a little bit easier for us to know where to go.
I am out of range.
Oh, the belt.
Too far away. That item is still recharging.
I'll go far corner there for the next drop. I'll just ping. Oh, she's just dead. Trinky, please. I would like a Trinky. Trinky, please. No Trinky. A little sad, but it's okay. Unless somebody else gets a trinket. Who gets one, if anybody? Splinter Spark, Venerid, wrists. Those are good. We don't have any other good wrists. GG's. Oh, actually I got beaten by the DH. It was so close. Look at that. It's like not even like a, how much was it? It's like not even a million. It's like 300,000 damage difference. Huh. I was actually clutch. Look at that. Normally I think I either lose to Demon Hunters by a mile, or I'm like miles ahead of them, it feels like. It's never this close. Did I have my potions up? I did. But I didn't use my potions as much, did I? I didn't get any potions at all. Did he use potions? Because I feel like that would have been a difference maker. Yeah, he is at least one. I could have also been running the crit for Flask too. That would have done quite a bit more damage. Crit is generally better than Versa just because I have a lot of Versa, so it just DRs. You know, this 700 points of versatility, like I just have way too much, right? So if I remove it, I lose only 3% versatility because I only get 3 from like what almost a Flask is almost 1,000 Versa. Only 3%. It's very, very little. Where a crit would have given me at least like more crit chances. Yeah, probably could have played that a little bit better. Man, I suck, dude. Alrighty. Oh, with that, that's my. Or do I want to keep it? I already have a. No, I don't have a dagger. Okay, you know what? I'll keep it. I'll sim it. Maybe this will be actually a little bit better than my offhand dagger. Like a slightest increase ever. But yeah. Thank you for P. Hey man, happy to hear that. I think I'm done for the night, boys. We got our weeklies out of the way. My rogue boxed out unless I do my PvP caps for the week, which I may hit up Caneric unless I got a project to go work on, but when I get done, maybe I'll see if I can hit him up afterwards. But yo, thank you all so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna call it here though. We got boxes ready for tomorrow. Also 10-2-5, that's gonna be tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be out too late or too early, so we can go in, do the Gilneans thing, and check out some of the new stuff. And fly around. That'll be the best part. Just flying around old zones. Oh, that'll be the best part. But yo, thank you guys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Box opening tomorrow. New patch tomorrow. Maybe they'll even have like new War Within stuff, because it's been a while since I've done another Hero Talent thing. Now would be a pretty good time to do it, huh? But yo, thank you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow for the regular. Plus, Tindril nerfed super hard, so tomorrow's raid will probably be seen for Rack. Unless we just troll on Tindril, we should be seeing for Rack. And that'll be fun. Starting prog on him. Final boss of this year. Oh, potentially Hall of Fame. Oh, we'll see how to do it, right? We feel like we haven't done too crazy on Tindril, but a lot of other guilds are also seeing, you know, that's bosses a wall for them either way. But after this, like, it'll be down to like the wire. Like, can we do Farak efficiently? And we're gonna try to see if we can do the best we can. But yo, you guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah. See you all tomorrow. Night. Peace.